I showed you a quote from an article that I read in the Daily Mail. And if you don't believe this, then you're willfully naive. And what I believe by your willful naivete, you're covering yourself from the fact of the truth of this. Your hard work doesn't really get you anywhere. And I'm not saying stop hard working, okay? The distinction is when you're working hard and you think that alone is going to get you anywhere. If anything, I can speak from experience. That kind of attitude left me broke for years. Because I believed if I kept my head down and worked hard, I was going to get promotions. Don't get me wrong, I've worked for jobs like this that I can genuinely tell appreciated my work itself, but they were never going to appreciate me enough to put me in a position to be hired. Don't get me wrong, I think you should all do that yourself anyway, and you shouldn't sit around relying on a job. I'm not going to say names and I'm not going to name stories, but I can tell you in the last 5 years, it's been weird watching people who think, oh, if I'm just nice to everybody and I go around sucking up to everybody and I do good work, I'm going to get promoted. When you see people who do less work than you do less quality work than you do the same amount, if not more, sucking up, and they're getting promoted. Or they're getting promoted off of the hard work you've done because you're the behind the scenes and they're going to be the public face. I've seen it. I can tell you in my current capacity, I'm not a mean person. I give off that vibe, so I'm not going to lie. People who know me know that I give off that vibe sometimes. Your hard work doesn't do enough, okay? The corporate world is a dog eat dog world. And what I mean by that is you have to go into it with the absolute attitude that you're going to also network. Because people like, keep your head down, work hard long enough, and this and this and this will pay off for you. If that logic were true, why are some of y'all who are probably listening to what I'm saying don't mind contributing to high turnover rates? Riddle me that one. Because you got tired of the fact that your hard work don't mean anything and you can see other people doing less. Even now, where I am, I'm seeing certain people who do less. Normally, I don't pay attention to what other people do. I am of the persuasion, so long as you think you're not going to step on me to get what you get. Because I'm of a certain persuasion that I'm quiet till I'm not. And when I'm not quiet, you need to be concerned, because when I'm not quiet, you're going to learn that that's not cute to do to me. Now, people say, oh, you seem threatening and you seem like you're combative and stuff. No, I'm actually pretty quiet on just about every job I've ever worked. You'll just see me get a little more outspoken when I think you're stepping on me. Smiling at everybody every day. Bringing people donuts and being the one kiss people's. But I've seen this, and I'll look at those people and they look at me like, why? Well, I mean, what's her problem? I mean, there's nothing wrong with being nice. I've known people to do that, and they'll know that the people are talking bad about them. Well, it's okay to still do nice gestures. Okay. But the problem is you're doing it expecting a promotion in return. And you're going to end up bitter and mad because you're going to find out that all that butt kissing's doing nothing for you. To climb that ladder, okay, there's a reason why someone will take advantage of and want to know and exploit your weaknesses. They need to know your weakest point to make it their advantage. Ain't no getting around this. This is why to this day I don't make it a policy to go to after work functions. You can be the most well-intended and nice person ever. I can do one bad thing and you're going to use it against me in the workplace. It happens. People can lie and say it doesn't. And I'm hardly telling you to avoid functions outside of work. Well, if you don't go to this function, it's going to affect this about you. I'm like, okay, and I guess it will. Those little kind of idle threats that don't mean anything to anybody, and yet we all still want to dish them out to people. See, that quote is acceptable to me because I've learned to make an acceptance of that years ago. Watching people smile and pretend like they can make somebody, a person better that already don't like them, it's just not going to fly because that person's already made up in their mind they don't like you. And because that person's made up in their mind that you're not going to be one of the favorite ones that move up, you need to take that for what it is and move on. I'm going to not say so much amused, but now I'm starting to feel an ounce of empathy for people who really think you can go into a corporate environment and be the nice person and the one who smiles in people's face and the one who busts your butt and think that's doing something for you. In a majority of cases, it is not. Because that cutthroat person who want to step all over you are already doing it via network, and it doesn't matter that you know more than they do. What matters is that they networked and played the game. Don't get me wrong. I think a lot of these people who smile and work hard think they're playing the game, and you are. But see, companies benefit from you smiling and working hard and never promoting you. Because if you're too scared to move, they got the benefit of keeping your talent and not having to rehire you because by lying and telling you that you're valuable. That's why when people try to flatter me, I don't buy it because I know it's not completely true. Well, all right. I hope y'all got something out of this. Go read that link. I'm not telling you not to work hard. I'm just telling you not to waste your time.